Did he do that?
Who?
KRS.
Yep.
Versus.
On the verse, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I couldn't remember.
I think he did that one early. That might have been his first song.
Nah, I don't think it was the first.
Hold on.
I don't think it was the first.
I had some notes.
But anyway,
I think we live.
Here we go. Yeah.
Gotta get that Griselda on him.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, we gotta get that Griselda on him. You know what I mean?
You know, the first 2 minutes can't say nothing. You can't cuss or nothing like that because they mess up the money. So, you know what I'm saying? Now, you know what the funniest thing is? When, you know, Kwame Brown was hot. I mean, not saying that he ain't hot still, but when he first initiated, you know, get people to look at him and stuff, and he had that clock, and he put it up for 2 minutes. He ain't say nothing. He just throw that clock, he said, clunk, and everybody do it. I hollered.
He was a fool.
I hollered.
He was a fool. That's my dude, man.
But anyway, this is Triad Hip Hop Podcast. It's your boy Howie, my man to my immediate right.
It's Kurt. What's up, y'all?
Yeah.
We back at it, you know, 186.
186.
Episode 186. We got
Golden era.
Yes, sir. 86 was a great year. We got a lot to talk about, man, because we didn't get to do a show last week. So
holidays, family.
Yeah. We're gonna try to go through it quick so we don't keep y'all too long.
Yeah, I know y'all trying to work on the leftovers. I know. I'm probably going to go to Chinese restaurant tonight. You know what I'm saying?
We're probably sitting there eating on a plate right now, listening to it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I got green potatoes.
Exactly.
How was your week, man?
My week was good, man. It was kind of long, but it was good. It seemed like it took forever to go by because I think it was just because of the holiday. Yeah. And I had to work, you know. So when you got to work on the holiday,
let's say fuck that, right?
Look, I had to work, so you know it is what it is. You know, we doing our thing anyway. But yeah, it was a pretty good week, just slow. You know, other than that, you know, I can't complain. I meant to bring I got some new glasses, man, because I wear glasses and I ain't been wearing them, so I had to go get the eyes checked and get some new ones.
Okay.
But, you know, I'll put them away, so maybe next week I'll pop them out, let y'all see them.
You're Mr. Magoo now. It's firecrackers. It's firecrackers.
You walk around with the eyes closed and shit.
Mr. Magoo.
Yeah, man. Y'all youngins don't know nothing about that, man. Mr. Magoo go back for a minute.
Yeah.
But how was your week?
I was all right. Last week, my cousin came down. Shout out to my cousin Robin Merchant. I don't know if I said that right. I think, but anyway, I ain't gonna get into that. But I'm gonna say shout out to my cousin Robin. I'm extremely proud of her. She came a long way. First, let me clap. Let me clap that up. I want to also acknowledge, my girlfriend Brittany. She's about to wrap up her school year and actually coming out with a degree. To clap that up.
Okay. Clap that up. Shout out to Brittany.
Yeah, man. I mean, we just doing our thing, man. And you know, this week was kind of crazy with work. We were supposed to have, I work in furniture. We supposed to have a container come in early in the week, and found out it came in Wednesday.
Okay.
Then the day before, Thanksgiving, and then so we got, you know what I'm saying? So you got that, and then Monday we got to bust ass because we got a bunch of orders we got to get out. So I ain't really looking forward to that. But hey, like I told, the people I work for, yesterday's price,
not today's
price.
You know
what I mean?
The Fat Joe philosophy.
So yeah, and then I got this project I gotta get done. So Yeah, so working on that. That's about it.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, schoolwork, rather.
Yeah, man. School will keep you busy, man. So
hell yeah,
I know they're keeping you busy, bro. So keep doing your thing, man. You know, anybody who's doing school and just trying to maintain life, that's a lot, man. So I got to give y'all a lot of credit. All right, so we want to, since we didn't get a chance to do our show last week, want to say rest in peace to young Dogg, who lost his life. You know, I know it's been a couple of weeks now, but you know, we're a little behind, and you know, it's really sad the way it happened. You know what I mean? And they had more shootings in the same place right after he died.
There were more people that died.
Right.
I mean, that was part of his crew, right?
Was it part of his crew?
I don't know.
I just know more people died in the same place, so I don't know, man. It's crazy, man.
And Soulja Boy, man, he
reckless, man.
Dude,
he reckless.
I'm not gonna put hands on him.
Yeah,
I don't want to say it like that.
Yeah, because I mean, you know, he's trying to act like it's no big deal. You know what I mean? But you can't do what he doing, man. You kind of violate.
Well, I mean, to me, it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this happened, something like this happened. He had hitters out there, you know. Yep. You up here talking about, I got me, you know, I got this and I made the money, I made the bag. This dude's gone, man. Like, right. You know what I'm saying? Right. It used to, you know, don't get me wrong. I know this is a different day, but there's some things that shouldn't, like, we used to have respect. You know, so maybe a couple of months down the road, maybe a year or so down the road, you could say that. I mean, I remember a time, like when Pac and Big Dad was dead, no one really said shit about it. Not to my knowledge. No one said shit bad because, you know, it sparked something.
Too delicate.
It would definitely spark something.
Yeah, it was definitely a delicate time. Man.
I mean, now you could say something, but even then in certain circles you can't. You know what I'm saying? But you know, at least they gave them like 10, 20 years really for them to. But now it's just like you just diss the dead. I mean, I'm not saying that, you know, young Dolph was a choir boy, but it's like, dang, you know, let him give him respects and honors.
Yeah,
man. That's all.
Yeah, man.
Hold on, I want to put that back. Yeah. Oh, wait. There we go. Look, man, they don't need to see me anyway. you know I'm
definitely don't need to see me.
You know I'm.
But anyway, man, you know, so rest in peace to young Dolph. Matter of fact, let's give him a moment of silence just to pay our respects. All right. Thank y'all for doing that.
And I forgot, and we'll just tie that in. There's one dude that I bought comic books from and stuff. His name is Merrill. He passed away.
Oh, word.
Yeah.
Sorry to hear that, man.
It was like he had like a heart attack, like just took him out. And it was just it was just unexpected, man. It was crazy.
Man, them heart attacks will get you out of nowhere, man. You got to be careful, man, these days. We got to do everything we can to kind of watch our health, man. And I mean, it's hard, you know, because I'm trying to do better. But you know, I still got some vices that, you know. Like,
oh yeah, man. I mean, that's just the thing, man. Like I can't even really say shit. I know I'm big as hell. Man. But I've been trying to, you know, I've been going to the gym. I've been running. Not this week, just, you know, beans, green, potatoes, tomatoes. Not this week.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But that's something I take serious now. Like, you know, you gotta take care of yourself.
Absolutely, man. So yeah, man. I hope you know, my condolences to the family for Mark's family and everybody, man. Because I know that's rough, losing somebody, man. Somebody was just telling me recently how they had a heart attack as a black dude, and it was one of those where he had multiple heart attacks and didn't even know it. Just noticed he kept getting this pain in his chest, and finally went to the hospital, and they was like, "Yeah, you done had about 3 heart attacks already."
Dang.
So it's no joke. So let's take care of ourselves, man.
Yep.
I have something I wanted to ask you. I don't know if you want to talk about this or not, but I've been noticing. I meant to ask you last time. you've been posting on social media, like, this is day 10, this is day 15 of 75, and is that something you want to talk about? Or is it something?
I'll tell you what, I'll do that after later. Day 75.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's it's a little personal indicator. I'm trying to just trying to, and honestly, to be real with you, I'm kind of fucking up. I'm just gonna tell you that right now. But it's just like what I'm doing is let's say hell no, nigga. Ah, dang, that's what he answered like that. Hell no. Talking about some coming up like nah, it's
we already know.
Nah, man, nah. Hell no. Hell no. But nah, it's about, process, trying to improve. That's
what's up, man. Yeah. Tell us all about it. Like, like you said, after day 75. I know that's the goal. You get 75 days. So, you're going to get there. You're going to get there.
Yeah, we're going to get there.
Did you have a question of the day?
I do have a question of the day.
All right.
Just us.
Okay.
I'm gonna leave
like this.
I'm gonna live it, with everything going on, particularly, and we're definitely gonna talk about it with everything going on with these verdicts.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, is it just us or just us?
Hey, it's definitely still just us for me, man. It's just us, man. Because I don't know, man. It's like every time I see a new trial with somebody like a Kyle Rittenhouse, I feel like maybe this will be the one where they start to do the right thing, but then they don't. And you see a little bit. It's kind of getting some mixed stuff, like in the Ahmaud Arbery case, you got the guilty verdict. So it's cool, but we still don't know what kind of sentences they're going to get, which that's when I think they're going to show us their real side. Just don't do it again. Probation, a year or two, in jail, and then you'll be home free, And so that's what I'm waiting.
They need to take home bread. You gonna eat your cornbread.
Man,
I'd like to see no consequences, repercussions coming up in that one.
I'm telling you, man. Oh, man, listen. That had me down. That's what that means. But yeah, so but the Kyle Rittenhouse thing, I get it. It's not a black person's killing, but I still cannot get over the fact that this young kid who was 17 years old was let loose by his own mother in a situation with an assault rifle, an illegal assault rifle, and they dropped the gun charges. Did you ever hear what made him drop the charges?
I didn't hear about what made him drop.
Yeah, because I never understood that. All I heard.
I think it was a technicality as far for what I heard. It was a technicality as far as it was a long barrel instead of a short barrel. So he could carry a long barrel because of the purpose of hunting. I think that was the technicality. A short barrel, like a pistol. That's what they.
But he still wasn't old enough to have a gun. Period. Though.
Yeah,
that's the thing that I'm trying to figure out. Because I guess, I get that whole long nose versus a short nose.
And then too, you got to think too, they probably gonna throw that charge out anyway because it was a smaller charge than the murder. Right. So they had probably thrown that out anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Guess, man.
I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying it's right.
It was just kind of crazy to me. I'm just like, I get it. Yeah. But damn, it's like once they did that, I kind of knew it was all over from there.
Yeah, because my thing of it is, I just came from a time black or white, I don't care. I don't think their parent, back in those days, when we was coming up, and they right mind would come up and drive their kid, drop them off with a fucking gun,
right?
Talking about, well, we'll be back. You know what I'm saying? Just be be safe. Nah. You just what I'm saying? Not in no suburban area. Now I understand if you in the woods or something, and then hey, dropping you off here, survive. Right. That's it. Some crazy stuff like that. I can understand that, but not no civilian.
Yeah, I don't get it, man.
And then my thing too, why would you send a child to go defend, someone else's home. Where's your man?
Right.
That kind of bugged me too. Like you sending a kid to defend. Like, come on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that don't.
But like I said, I don't know, man. I feel like it's still just us, and but y'all let us know what y'all think. Justice or just us. We got the two cases, Kyle Rittenhouse. We got the Ahmaud Arbery case, which and I'm glad that they got guilty verdicts on the Ahmaud. But my thing is just what kind of sentences are they gonna get? Because guilty is not enough. That's just like getting a strike on your credit report. Man, you know what I mean? I want to see you do some time.
They gonna do some time.
You think so?
My man John, what's my man Susie Johnson gonna be there? Some booty is what I like. Booty is all you know. That's what a man's butt.
Man, listen, that was funny.
I like you, and I want you. And we're gonna do this the easy way. We're gonna have to do this the hard way.
Yeah, I don't mind us. We just on some other stuff. But all right, so y'all let us know what y'all think of the question of the day. What about you? You got any last thoughts about the question of the day?
Nah, man. Just like I said, I'm gonna let the people decide.
Man. Just us. Yeah. All right. Let's jump into some birthdays real quick. I got a good handful to jump through real quick. So since we missed a week or so, back on November 20th, happy birthday goes out to Future.
Okay.
Also on the same day, Mike D from the Beastie Boys.
All right.
Also the same day, Phife Dawg.
Phife Dawg.
Yeah, man. Rest in peace and happy birthday to him. And also on the same day, Sin Dog.
Oh, just kill him, man.
Yes, sir. Cypress Hill, man. What's up, R2G2?
In the house.
Yeah. Who else we got up there? I can't
Pudge.
Oh, that's Pudge. What's up, Pudge?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. See, this is why I need my glasses, man. I can't hardly read.
Hey, Mr. Magoo. Yeah. Feeble.
But yeah, man. We appreciate y'all checking us out. Y'all let us know what y'all think about that question of the day. Also, happy birthday came up on the 23rd, goes to Corrupt.
Yep.
Also, Troy Ave. Yep. And then on the 25th, we had a happy birthday go out to Eric Sermon from EPMD. Yes, sir. Yesterday on the 26th, my homegirl Jean Gray, one of the dopest lyricists in the game.
She's still doing stuff.
Yeah, every now and then.
I really like her and Rhapsody work
together. That would be dope, man. That would be so dope. Also yesterday was OJ the Juice Man. Okay. And then DJ Khaled was yesterday as well.
He probably had the best birthday.
Right.
Boom. We nigga. All right, what's up?
Another one.
I probably is Kate.
Right. Today on the 27th, we got my man Twister. Happy birthday to him. And Benny the Butcher. Okay. The Griselda.
The intro. Boom,
yeah,
boom.
Man. Coming up tomorrow on the 28th, my man Chameleonaire. Yep. And Styles Pinero from the Rocks. Yep. And then coming up 29th, we got The Game. So happy birthday to all of them. Let's give them some skibbity claps. Yes, sir. Yep. Yeah, man. So yeah, man, definitely. I gotta check out Styles. He got a thing called Pharmacy. What is it called? Pharmacy for Life or something like that, where he got like a lot of herbal remedies and stuff like that.
Okay, that's what's up.
So I'm gonna check that out. Him and his wife just started that recently.
Yeah, man. I like I said, man. The Lock's still doing the juice stuff.
Yeah,
like we said earlier, like I really like the fact that they are really promoting health.
Yeah.
Even though it's the rap and then all that other stuff, but they actually taking time to promote health and everything.
Right.
So I really,
that was smart. Man.
Yeah. Oh yeah, man.
Very smart.
And they look, you know what I'm saying? They look young and joint.
Absolutely, and that's why.
And then Sheik brolic as hell.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So the thing, and I think the Styles and the Locks and all of them, I think they're good examples of growth. You know what I mean? Because they started out these hard, street dudes, just like, we'll kill any fucking body, and now they like grown. You can see the growth every time.
Yeah.
And instead of them trying to still be in their 40s and thugging it out, they letting you know.
They're still thugging that.
He's still hard.
Yeah, he's still hard.
They ain't trying to be out there robbing people and selling.
Oh no, they ain't doing that. No,
they ain't trying to live the street life no more.
Yeah.
You can see the growth in them.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's what I mean. You know, they hard as hell. You know what I mean? Because that verse is proved it. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, yeah.
So but anyway, that's it for the birthday. So let's go ahead and jump into some new music. My man Speech from Arrested Development got a song with Big Daddy Kane.
Oh shit!
Yeah, man, it's called Vibe.
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
So I'm glad Speech is still doing music. You know, he jumped on the track with Kane. Like I said, they got a song called Vibe. And then also speaking of Kane, Morris Day just dropped something featuring Kane.
Yo, Kane getting work. Kane getting work. Yeah.
Man. And I think it's all probably the verses effect.
Oh,
you know,
yeah,
every
man.
time the verses come, artists start getting more promotion and more streams and all of that shit.
Speaking of, I seen a picture of, and man, it was great, man. Offset, Big Daddy Kane.
Yeah, I saw that.
Getting some Madero or something.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I saw that. I was like, we need more of this.
Yeah, Kane was definitely giving it up to him.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I have to wonder if Offset even knew who he was when
he probably
didn't even know who he was.
If he didn't know, if he tuned into that verses, goddamn, like, oh,
right.
Them old school niggas,
right? Yeah,
yeah, but
it was good to see them in the
picture. Yeah,
man.
We definitely need more of that because and that's one thing I like about Kane. I think Kane really does try to reach out to the younger. And to let him know, hey, I still got it.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Shoot.
Exactly, nigga. Don't get it
twisted.
Got it.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was dope, man. I forgot the name of the Morris Day song with Kane, but I'll try to find it and share it on the Facebook page. So if y'all want to check that out. My man Fabulous got a song featuring Dave East.
Okay.
It's called Back to Back.
All right.
It goes hard. Ghostface dropped 2 joints in one day. He dropped something called the Bob James freestyle.
Oh,
and it's I Got Soul freestyle. You know?
Okay.
The I Got Soul, he runs over the old Rakim. You know, I got soul. Mm-hmm. So he runs over that, and
what
the Bob James joint was like the Daytona fine. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Got a question for y'all. What 2 samples are those? The songs from like the Bob James and the Rakim. What? Well, don't be like, oh, the other samples Bob James. Like, yeah, we know that. But we need to know the song,
right?
And we also need So and with the I Got Soul, the song.
Yeah. Let us know what y'all know about that. You know what I mean?
See, that's what I love hip hop, man. Like the sampling.
Yeah, man.
When you could do that right.
Oh, yeah, man. When you do it right, man. It's great. You know, when you, especially like, I like the ones where they can find something and tweak it to where maybe it slow it down. Or something like that. And it's like a whole new sound when you slow it down. It's like, oh, shit, I never even thought about that. Mm-hmm. So, my man Billy Dance from MOP got a new song called The Chief.
All right.
It goes hard. You know, you can't hear nothing from Billy Dance without it being hard.
Oh, man.
So, go check that out. Ghostface, I think he's trying to prepare us for that new Supreme Clientele sequel he got coming out. So, Snoop Dogg's Algorithm album is out, and it's doing really good.
Okay.
Just want to give him a shout-out because everybody's talking about it, you know, all over the place, and he's got a lot of features on there, so... And it's got that real, almost G-Funk sound to it. You know what I mean? So he kind of brought back the G-Funk a little bit. Yeah. I like that. You know what I mean? He kept it true to himself. You know?
Yeah, because Snoop, one thing about Snoop I could say, like, whatever project he did, like, he pretty much shined on them, even on some of his poor projects. I know a lot of people was talking about, like, Dogfather wasn't his strongest.
Yeah.
You know, when he went to No Limit, you know, I think one thing Snoop can do, especially with the voice, he just doesn't have to copy anything.
Right.
Like, he just know how to, he just gets in, don't matter what it is, he knows how to get in and just know how to fit. And that's one thing I think Snoop, you got a mastery of that. And that's why he's like so
absolutely. I mean, the dude's face is everywhere. First of all,
yo, yeah, facts.
And I heard that he got big things going with NFTs. You know what I mean? So, he's getting ready to blow up even more. And I mean, dude is already mega rich. So, shout out to Snoop. You know what I mean? I'm glad he's doing his thing with the music still. Also in the music business, there's a new collab album coming out. I don't know if you've seen this yet.
What?
Styles P.
Yep.
Havoc of Mobb Deep.
Oh.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh.
Yes, sir.
Oh.
A collab album with Styles P and Havoc. Man, you can't ask for hardcore more than that.
This is like Mobb Deep 2.0.
Right, exactly. I'm like, what the hell? Yeah, we got to get some sound effects.
Yeah, let me drop
something for that, man. Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's that.
Yeah, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So they had dropped a song together called Nightmares to Dreams. And I think I mentioned that before about a couple of weeks ago, but I just thought it was a one-time deal. And now I'm finding out they're doing a whole album together. The album is called Wreckage Manor, and it's coming out December 3rd. December 3rd.
I gotta hear that.
Yeah, because... so it goes hard. They've both been kind of plugging it or whatever. And they showed down on Times Square. You know, in Times Square you got all the lit lights and all of that. And showed one of the buildings had like a light up of the upcoming album Wreckage Manor in Times Square. You know, like right on that billboard thing. You know what I mean? So I thought that was dope, man. You know, to see that they getting some plugs up in their own, in their own city. You know what I mean? Because sometimes it's hard to get New York to get behind.
Oh yeah,
hardcore underground hip hop. So yeah, they did say they have a date coming up for the new Phife Dogg album. I can't remember what it was, but I want to say it's the first part of 2022. So I want to say maybe February or March. So they've been pushing it back because they were supposed to release it around the same time the DMX album came out, but they kind of pushed it back. But they did just release a new song called Soul Man from Phife, so that is dope too. So y'all need to go check that out. Be ready for that because that album's going to drop out of nowhere. So I think that's it for my new music. So I'm definitely excited about the Phife album.
Yeah,
I'm excited about that Styles P and Havoc.
Yeah.
Because I love Havoc, man. He's a dope rapper. Plus he produces.
Yeah, he's a great producer.
He makes some of the dopest beats, man.
Who could Havoc go up against in the verses, like production wise?
Man,
Oh, that's one thing. I remember the interview. Kanye said that Mobb Deep was his favorite group.
Mm-hmm.
So that's probably like a lot of reason why he got his production skills.
Yeah, man. 50 said that too when he first signed him back in the day. Remember when he had signed him to G for a while? He said they was his favorite. Matter of fact, he got Mobb Deep tatted on his hand.
Yep.
What about the Alchemist? Havoc and the Alchemist?
That's like infighting right there. Yeah, because they pretty much, they pretty much, and that's pretty much the same camp.
Yeah, I'm just saying,
that would be a
good one. They kind of got similar styles, when it comes to beats or whatever. Man, if Jay Dilla was alive, man. Listen, I don't know who can go up against him, man. It's Dilla beats, boy.
Dilla had them shit.
Yeah, man. He's definitely going too soon.
Yeah.
All right, so let's get into our topics, man. So you want to talk about the verses with Chaka Khan and Stephanie Mills?
Let's first applaud these beautiful sisters real quick. I'm gonna applaud my beautiful.
Yeah.
My aunties.
Yeah.
But yeah, I kind of like it. I mean, as far as like they both come out with the red hair.
Yeah, I thought that was dope.
Yeah,
I don't know if that was on purpose or just coincidental, but I feel like it was on purpose.
Yeah.
Chaka does the red a lot, but Stephanie Mills doesn't. So
yeah.
But either way, I thought it was good. I thought it was a good matchup. Music wise, it was still kind of funny. In the beginning, I heard a few pitchy sounds from Stephanie Mills, but by the end, she had it, sewn up.
Yeah, I think she did. She did great performance wise.
Yeah,
as well. Chaka, she was good. I think Chaka was a little pitchy on certain things.
Chaka was drunk.
Yeah, Chaka was.
By the end of the night, it was calling her Soraka.
Soraka.
Listen,
Shada drunk and Soraka.
I mean, I love the verses and everything with Chaka. You had a little drink. I'm glad she brought her daughter out at one time. That was dope. But I think Stephanie Mills ended up being the hero of the night. I think Stephanie Mills kind of won in a way. Chaka, I think, had more songs, but Stephanie Mills kind of saved the day when Chaka was, getting a little messy, and Stephanie Mills was kind of jumping in to kind of help her out when she was getting. And you can tell when she wasn't singing good, Stephanie would have her back and start singing background vocals and little shit like that. So yeah, I mean, it seemed like Stephanie was the hero of the night, but I don't know. I mean, what did you think? Who do you think kind of won, if you will?
Yeah, I probably had to give it to Stephanie as far as again what stuck out to me because I just kind of had it in the background because I was working on some stuff, but I think stage presence, and things. I think she kind of commanded the stage more as far as the performance wise and stuff. But that was really good to see. I know we like I said, we like to see the battle, what I'm saying? We like to see the Dipsets, the Locks, the KRS and the Canes and stuff, but it was really good to see some relax.
Yeah.
It was good to see that type of stuff.
Yeah, I agree. And overall it was good. I don't want to bore y'all to pieces on it because we more so focused on the hip hop, but still it was a good night for the Queens, seeing them. And the young people got to experience some of that good music.
Oh yeah, man. That's the thing. It's just that music is just, man, timeless.
Yeah, timeless, man. The only thing, that's the thing about today's R&B type music. It's not as timeless as it used to be.
Well, I mean, everybody it ain't no love no more. Everybody just steady fucking and fighting.
Right.
That's it. Yeah. My baby mama, I throw her shit out on the street.
Right.
I'm like, dang.
Well, all this drama, man. So, I mean, we always got drama, but it's I don't know, man. It's different. It's different now. So, but yeah, anyway, speaking of verses, we got to talk about Bone Thugs and 3-6 Mafia. We know that's coming up on the, what day is that? The second. You were right. It was the second.
Yeah.
So that's going to be interesting. I think that's either Friday or Saturday. I'm not sure. Whatever. The second fall.
Oh yeah, you know what? You're right. It probably is because I think
I think
it might be a Thursday. No.
Yeah, it's either Thursday or Friday.
Thursday and Friday. Yeah, because November got 30 days. No, it ain't short.
It's shorter.
Shorter. How the fuck they determine that shit?
I don't know, man.
They fucked up.
Just like the whole daylight savings time.
Yeah.
Get rid of that shit, man.
For facts.
Just get rid of that shit. Just keep the fucking time the same all year round.
Yeah.
It's less hassle, man.
Yeah, man. Fucking around, changing clock.
Right.
Doing this shit since 1945. Man, just
exactly.
2021. Finna be 2022. Fuck that shit.
Right. But yeah, so I'm kind of anxious about that. I'm ready to see Bone Thugs and 3-6.
Boom, 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 boom. Hit on his headlight.
Yeah, man, they got them classics. 3-6 got some classics too, man. So I'm anxious to see how that's going to turn out. They've been doing a little back and forth about it.
Yeah, I want to hear them do that. Turn the club up.
Yeah.
Turn the club up, nigga. Turn it. I just like that chant and then the who run it.
Yeah, who run it?
Yeah, no, that shit go hard, man.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie.
So yeah, y'all, y'all let us know what y'all thinking about that 3-6 and Bone Thugs. I think that's gonna be a good one for the ages.
Yeah.
They said they also have something coming up called international verses. I'm not sure what that entails, but how every now and then verses will put out what they're getting ready to do in the future, the next few things. And they said one thing is coming up after the Bone and 3-6 is something called international verses. So I don't know if they're gonna just get international artists to battle it out.
Well, hell, they gonna need to. Like, I mean, shit, man. Like, I was looking at the AMAs. Well, I went with my girls, so we kind of watched it. Like groups like BTS, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they was taking them awards home all night.
They was snatching shit up like.
Every time I turn around, BTS. I'm like, damn, these niggas won again. Shit, we don't even know what the fuck they saying.
They don't know what the fuck they saying.
Exactly. I'm like, these niggas is pulling in more awards than motherfuckers who can speak perfect English.
Yo, hey, them cats real though, you know, because they actually served in their military.
Did they?
Okay. Hell yeah.
Okay. That's what's up, man.
Fucking pull up on there when you want to, goddamn. Let me tell you something.
You know, I don't know, man. They're still kind of young, you know.
They don't shoot.
What are they serving? ROTC?
I don't give a fuck, boy. Let me tell you something. You pull up on BTS if you want to.
Right. Niggas probably got mad. They like turning into Zelda. Boom, 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 boom.
That's what they need to do. BTS to Griselda.
Right. One of the niggas come from the background. The butcher coming, nigga.
The butcher coming.
Shit, man.
Oh man.
That's interesting.
Oh man. But yeah, man, I could actually see that. I mean, as far as like that going on.
Yeah.
I could really see that.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah. But who? So in the audience, I'm free, y'all. Yeah. Who would y'all like to see, like on the international stage, if they do this international versus?
Right. I don't know, man. That would be interesting, man. It's because it's some real talent coming out internationally, but you know, if they're going to do it, it's got to be somebody we know what's going on. You know, somebody we heard of. Because I think if it's somebody we don't really know, for the most part, they're going to be like, nobody going to tune in. You know, I don't know who that is. You know what I mean?
Oh, there's definitely some legends out there, man.
Right.
There's definitely some legends.
Yeah. So you know, let's see what they do with that. Real quick, I saw something before you came over about Mobb Deep that was funny.
Okay.
Havoc was doing an interview, and he said that back in the day, they before they were called Mobb Deep, they had a different name.
Yeah.
And I thought that was real interesting. I never knew that. He said they were called Poetical Prophets.
Yep.
I was like, wow.
Yep.
That's funny. Said that they were trying to sign with Puff because he was at Uptown MCA at the time. And Puff was kind of like, I don't know. And he was like, what's wrong? You know, I saw our music is good. And he's like, yeah, but y'all niggas got to change that name, man. That name is corny. So he said that was part of the reason why they changed to Mobb Deep, because that was kind of part of their everyday lingo. Like when you was rolling deep, they'd say, oh, yo, they Mobb Deep. You know what I mean? They Mobb Deep. So they finally started just calling themselves Mobb Deep. So interesting fun fact. That's all.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
I remember they was called that. Yeah, that was yeah, man.
Yeah, I never knew that part.
They was Unsigned Hypes too.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah, them, Common, Biggie.
Man,
like think about that, man. That era.
Yeah.
God, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
Yeah, man. The talent that came out of that era, man. Listen. But anyway, on to the next. The Breakfast Club announced that they have left Revolt. They have left the building officially. I don't know why. Still don't know the whole story, but they're still doing their podcast and show and all that. But I think it's just going to be on iHeartRadio and stuff like YouTube. So, which is still good for them, but they're no longer on Revolt. I have no idea why.
Well, I mean, like I was talking to you, I really think that's probably part of Charlamagne. And on top of that, they probably, because Charlamagne has a deal with iHeart. Okay. So I'm thinking they probably offered him a better deal, more money, probably more control.
Probably.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking along those lines. Now as far as like the Revolt, because I know that's Puffy's brother Love.
Right, he the CEO. I don't know if he fully owns it, but I know he's at least the CEO.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So that's the thing I look at as far as them going to like a black platform you know, to at least on the face value, you go into a black platform to like, you know, iHeart, which is, you know, but I can kind of see, like I said, I can kind of see, you know, relationship that Charlamagne has with iHeart. He's got his own TV show, so I can kind of see them like, yep, we're gonna do this. I don't think there's no beef. I just think they just
right.
I just think they just got a better deal.
Yeah, they didn't come off like it was any beef or anything, but you know, yeah, like you said, it's probably just a better deal or something like that. So that makes sense. But shout out to them anyway. You know, they're doing their thing, so I'm happy for them. So there's been talk of this new COVID variant coming out of Africa, and now everybody's worried or whatever. You know what I mean?
Oh, fuck that. Let me say it like this. So basically, Africa had zilch when it came to this shit.
Yeah.
They ain't had no shots. They trying to get these people shots. They ain't had no shots.
Exactly.
And they ain't had nothing. Ain't no spreaders, nothing. I'm just gonna be real with you. The main reason that Africa ain't getting none of this shit because Africa ain't putting up with all that bullshit.
Yeah.
They ain't putting up with that bullshit. Man. And the thing of it is, even if they did get it, they had other remedies. Matter of fact, I think, I don't know if Madagascar or one of those islands, I don't know, but they actually found out a way to like, you know, like, hey, we actually got a way to kind of get rid of coronavirus.
Oh,
yeah? Yeah, this is like when it first popped off. But they were like, nah, we got this, you know, we got the, you know, we already done spent money for the joints, for the jab. So yeah, you know,
do it our way.
Yeah. And I think what it is too, they trying to go back in, conquer that land, because you know they, you know, for the apartheid and all that stuff, they're trying to go back in there and try to say, oh, parents there, we got to go there and help the people. Right. And by helping the people, mean like, oh, let's get them off the land. And yeah, so fuck that.
Wow.
Fuck that. Y'all doing the same fucking tricks.
Exactly.
Doing the same fucking tricks.
Yep. So, you know, it's interesting, man, with these variants, man. But, you know, still just be careful out there. You know what I mean? If you do feel sick, stay your ass home. You know, don't be going out there coughing and shit around people and making everybody else sick. But yeah, it's interesting, man. I haven't heard much about the variant, but every time I turn around, it's a new freaking variant. So
man, fuck that shit. They just making this shit up. Right. They go, man. I'm serious, man. This is getting to the point they just making shit up.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying that the virus ain't real. Right. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that, but when I'm saying making shit up, I'm thinking they moving the goalposts. Because like, first of all, oh, you just get a jab. Oh, now look at this shit. Oh, look at that shit. Oh, you dirty motherfucker. Nah, that's the stream. They like, oh, yeah, they just, oh, okay, never mind. They're like, yeah, we're going to have to fuck with you. Yeah, flip these niggas real quick. But yeah, so, but what I was saying, yeah, like they keep moving the goalposts on it, like, oh, if you get one jab, you good. If you get two jabs, you good. Yeah. Now you need a boost. Now you need a boost with the boost. Oh, you can still spread it. Oh, you still need to put your mask on. Like, well, what the fuck?
Right. What's the point? You know what I mean? Stop trying to force everybody to get this shit if they're
man, if it ain't doing nothing, I mean, for real, man. Shit, if I get it, you know what I'm gonna do? Take my ass at home, eat some noodles and noodles. I'm gonna be all right.
I know, right? Exactly. Yeah. That's it. Stay at home.
Shit, give me some rock and rye. Shit, fucking yeah. I'm talking about, oh, Joe Rogan with that. I remember. Nah, I'm gonna get some rock and rye. Goddamn. The little vapor rock, the little joint with the pan, the pot.
Yeah.
That's it. Get that hit. Let that hit hard.
So a hot toddy or something. You know what I mean? But yeah, so you know, real quick, I got a couple other things. You know, Kanye and Drake finally squashed their beef. You know, that was kind of cool. You know, yeah. Yeah,
you know, Miss G Prince kind of made that happen.
We made that happen.
We don't want any problems. Exactly. And make this, lasting contract. But now, for real shit, though, I'm glad they did that.
But they the main reason Kanye was trying to do it is because he's doing this Larry Hoover concert to raise money for the Larry Hoover situation, and now that Drake has jumped on that, they're talking about people are going apeshit about this show.
Wow.
Yeah, so people are going apeshit because that is going to be huge. They're two of the biggest artists in the game. If not the two, outside of people like Jay-Z.
Oh yeah.
So two of them on one stage. We haven't seen them do anything together in a long time.
So yeah, that's what's up, man.
So yeah. Shout out to them for that. Shout out to Drake for doing it. And speaking of Kanye, he said he's trying to get back with Kim. That he want to get his family back, man. Because he said he realized a lot of their issues came from him. Said he had alcoholism issues going on, and I think he said some drugs got in there maybe, but I know it definitely was some alcohol.
Well, ain't she dating somebody now?
Supposedly. We'll see. She ain't waste no time.
For his sake, what I'm saying, like, especially for for what he's going through and stuff, I do hope that, but at the same time, if he can find somebody else, I'm cool with that too. I don't give, what I'm saying? I can't get in, I can't get into that, but
yeah, hopefully they figure this shit out.
Yeah, that's it.
It would be nice, when you got kids with somebody.
Yeah,
it
man.
It would be nice to have a unit back together.
Yeah, man.
If it don't happen, it don't happen. Still be a good father to your kids, and let her be a good mother to them kids. That kind of thing.
Yeah.
But anyway, let's go back a little bit on the Kyle Rittenhouse and Ahmaud Arbery thing. Well, we ain't gonna talk too much about Kyle, but Ahmaud Arbery, man, do you think they're gonna get some decent sentences on these guys?
Let me tell you something. I hope that they come.
Right. I really hope they do.
I hope.
I swear to God, I hope they do.
They get out in that goddamn yard. I hope they in Gen Pop. I'm gonna be like, we gotta protect them and shit like that. Cause and I'm gonna speak on that shit too. So basically, I think with everything going on, and because a certain demographic of people are losing numbers, like in a mass quantity doing to heroin, all this other shit, and they might shoot us down the street. But we reproducing like a motherfucker. They shut, they get shut down. Yeah. So I think that's the reason why they're trying to have lighter sentences. So they can kind of preserve. Because like if it wasn't that, if it wasn't for that, they but they trying to preserve. So
they all need harsh sentences. Now the only one who should get somewhat of a lighter sentence is maybe the dude with the camera. He didn't kill
fuck him too, because he actually got some other charges on him.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, for molesting some women and stuff.
Wow.
Yeah, fuck him, man. Yeah, let him
I did not know about that.
Yeah, let him get
that's not good, bro.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, I think it's interesting. Because I watched the trial when it was playing on TV, and it's funny, man. That son, he agreed to get on this stand and testify because he was the one that did the shooting. And it was so funny because he tried to come in there looking all educated. Him and the father, they wore their like reading glasses. When it happened, their hair, the beards was more like a ZZ Top type. Now when they come to court, it's all short and well groomed and shit, trying to look smart and some good posture. Yeah, so I did this and did that. So it was like, wow, he really trying. He was just like, if he didn't do anything, why was he running at top speed and blah blah blah. And my thing is, every video that I saw, and y'all tell me if I'm wrong, but every video I saw, Ahmaud Arbery was not running at top speed. He was just running, like he was jogging. Yeah. He wasn't slow jogging, like he was like brisk, jogging. Like he was trying to really get his heart pumping, but not like, oh shit, I did something, I better hurry up and get away. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
He was just running. You can tell it was like an exercise type of run. If y'all saw a video where he was like, because the father said, oh, he was hauling ass. You know what I mean? He used that terminology. He was hauling ass. That means you trying to get away from something. You know what I mean? But every video I saw, it didn't look like that. So I'm just trying to figure out where they seeing this at. Was that them just trying to stretch the truth?
And even if they
was another video,
even if he was running, this is the whole thing about this shit. What gives them the right to be fucking judge, jury, and executioner in a situation?
You don't have that right.
Yeah. Now I can understand, like, hey, I want to, even though that would have been fucked up, I would at least understand, hey, we're gonna wait till the police. I don't know about you. I can kind of respect that. Yeah. Even as like a black man, and there's like white people around, I was like, okay, as long as we wait here for the cops, we smooth something out.
Right.
I can kind of respect that. It's still fucked up.
Right.
But as long as no one get hurt and we can all move on at the end of the day, that's cool. But yeah, you can't, that's the thing, you can't start taking shit in your hands and be all vigilante and shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't like if we do that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Matter of fact, when we get done with this now, I'm gonna be on my Batman shit. Nigga.
I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you.
I don't even know what I'm doing.
Right.
I can't see shit. You're my Batman.
But yeah, I mean, it's a funny case to me, man. But because I mean, it all boils down to basically their whole argument was, in a long story short, he should have just stopped when we told him to stop. You know what I mean? And it's like you don't have that kind of jurisdiction or authority to just tell somebody to stop. He don't have to listen to you.
No.
You know what I mean? That man can just keep going about his freaking business, but because he didn't want to comply with you decide, okay, we're gonna have to kill this motherfucker. And his whole, the son kept saying, well, he attacked me and he pulled at my gun and he took my gun. So how the fuck did you end up shooting him if he took your gun?
Yeah.
Because he said,
did he pull your gun and be like, oh, here you go, sir. Here's your gun back. Bam! Oh, shit.
As soon as he gave it back to you, oh, you shouldn't have done that, brother. But it's like, I mean, we joke, but I mean, that's basically what they're saying. You know what I mean? Because the son kept saying that Ahmaud Arbery attacked him and tried to take his gun and all of this. And I'm just like, dude, if he tried to take your gun, you wouldn't have been able to shoot him that easily. You know what I mean?
No facts.
So
I just matter of fact, if he would took the gun, I think he'd be on trial on the stand.
Right.
Instead of yelling.
Exactly.
I'm gonna let y'all know that right now. I think he'd be on the stand instead of yelling.
Yep. So I just don't get it, man. But anyway, I ain't gonna go into that too much. You got anything else to say about the Ahmaud Arbery situation?
No, I mean, other than, man, I hope they get pounded in.
I do too, man.
Ass.
I hope they go.
I hope there be like some big old super Negro come up there and be like, yeah, you forgot to wash. You need to get behind your ears. See how nice and clean I am. It's a health inspector, nigga.
Right.
On the fucking bulldog now. Got a health inspector.
Right. But yeah, I feel like it's gonna go easy on them because the father, he used to be a police officer.
Yeah.
So he already gonna have some pull in that area. They're going, oh, we can't punish him. He used to serve and protect. And the son, being his son, is gonna get some sort of extension of that.
Let me say this. How is it that they protect them, but they don't give a shit about the veterans who serve?
Exactly. Yeah.
I don't get it.
I don't get it either, man.
How do they, you know what I'm saying? Not to pull in that direction, but like the people that serve this country, serve, I'll just put it like that and go take, you can take it how you want to, but they serve the country and stuff. They get treated like shit. But them people, you know what I'm saying? Come on, man.
Yeah. The Blue Boys, man, that's a whole unit.
That's they a game.
Yeah.
The police department is like a crew. It does whatever it wants to do.
That's the old school.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. I mean, you know, and I mean, that's not the stereotype every officer.
Oh, no doubt, no doubt. There's good police.
It's definitely more of a brotherhood than most organizations. You know what I mean?
Fact.
Hell, the military ain't even that much of a brotherhood that they are.
No.
So, but anyway, speaking of the law, you know, if y'all haven't heard, you know, a brother named Kevin Strickland, he had been in jail for a triple homicide since he was 18 or 19, I think it was. He is now 62 years old and finally got exonerated.
Cut that up. It's sad. I'm glad he out of the piece.
Yeah, it's kind of bittersweet. I'm glad he got his whole sentence was 50 years, but he got out in 42, 43. So
yeah,
you know, I'm sure it wouldn't have been that much big of a deal for him to do that last little bit, but I don't know if they felt like they was doing him a favor by exonerating him a few years early. But he's not going to be entitled to any kind of money from the state or anything. That shit sucks.
Dirty ass.
They did him dirty, so that shit sucks. But I heard that they put together a GoFundMe and donations and all that, and I heard that his donations have surpassed $1 million.
Okay, that's what's up.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
I hope that that's true. You know, I haven't really looked at the story too hard, but I've heard that. I saw that in one of the headlines. So, you know, shout out to him. It's going to be hard, man, because, I mean, he's been in jail since 1979.
And assimilating back
79.
Yeah, so you know.
The world is different.
Yeah, especially, you know, niggas go in the 90s and they still thinking it's 90s or 2020. I know this world, man.
So, yeah, I mean, you know, he gonna mess around and come across one of these little youngsters who get out of line like they do. He gonna mess around and be right back in jail.
No, don't say that.
This kid was talking junk to me, y'all, so I choked him out. That's what we did in the 70s.
That's what we did, yeah.
But yeah, I mean, you know, shout out to him. I'm glad he's out and got to spend some time with his family.
Yeah, fact.
His mom had passed away and he hadn't been able to visit her grave in all this time, so he finally got the chance to visit her grave. So that's dope. All right. So you were telling me about Dave Chappelle said he visited his old high school. So I read a little bit about the story, but not a whole lot. So
let me bring this up a little bit. So
yeah.
He visits his alma mater. His alma mater is called the Duke Ellington High School.
Okay.
In D.C. That's our school, Duke Ellington School of the Arts. And, you know, it faced off with, you know, the kids that, you know, they took issue with the closure.
Because he opened up, they said he opened up a Q&A at the end and was like, you know, any questions y'all got, just go ahead. And said a couple of kids was saying that, you know, they didn't like him because of the whole LGBTQ stuff. And I saw one quote where one kid said, I'm 16 and I think that you handled everything more childish, you know, than anybody. Something like that.
First of all, use a child. I like his response. With all due respect, I don't believe you could make one of the decisions I made on a given day.
Exactly. You don't understand what this man is going through.
Yep.
So you saying it from a young, naive perspective. You haven't even experienced the world yet.
Yep.
You've been in high school. That's all you know.
Yeah, because once and that's the thing, man. I think a lot of these motherfuckers is just on this emotion shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? If you go through and listen to, like, you know what I'm saying? If you listen to the closure, I don't think there was anything offensive about it.
It wasn't.
Realistically, I mean, I think he handled it well. He addressed the community. He even said at the end, like, look, until we get things done, I'm not saying anything else.
Right.
Y'all the one to keep bringing it out.
Bringing it back up.
Y'all keep bringing it back up.
Bringing it back up.
He said, I'm going to, look, drop it. I'm not going to say anything else until we get to the point we can laugh together.
Yeah.
And I think that, I mean, to me, it's just like, I don't get it, man. I just don't get it. That used to be common sense. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck happened to common sense?
I don't get it either, man. And I mean, he's still trying to do shit for the school. You know, besides that, no matter who disagrees with him, because they said 1 or 2 students got up and walked out during the Q&A because they were upset. And he's still doing stuff to raise money for the school, even though kids didn't give him the best reception. Some kids were, cool with it. You know what I mean? They welcomed them, but
man, fuck them kids. Fuck them kids.
I mean, like you said, it's a logic, common sense thing. It's like, how do you find bad in what this man, did? It's crazy. So, I mean, I really hate that Chappelle has to go through a lot of this backlash, but I'm glad that he's open enough to let people question him. And,
I'm glad he's standing, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, I just,
I mean, because he comes from our era, you know what I mean? So we quick to be, we ready to fight when shit like that happens. We don't just get disrespected, so he's taking a lot to not, not take jabs at these people. He just letting them ask whatever questions, answer them to the best of his ability without being offensive or anything. So, shout out to Dave Chappelle on that, man.
Hey, man, we like Dave.
Like the
little sign, like the man with the sign, and being all hateful and shit. I wonder what else ever happened with that. That was about a month ago?
Yeah.
It's crazy, man. It's special. Now, you know what's funny? This special, usually, it kind of reminds me of like what the old days are, as far as, something happens, or something bad happens, and I've been into that too. Like, I might say something on Facebook and be fucked up, right?
Right.
But a week or two, no one remembers it.
Right.
There's so much shit going on, but for some reason, this has got so much staying power, and I wonder why.
Yeah.
I mean, because it's been about 3 months since at least 3.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit more, but it's been at least 3 months since this has been out.
Yeah.
And they're still talking about it.
Still talking. I don't get it, man. But I mean, and it's no disrespect, but basically LGBTQ is just a new hot button. You know what I mean? So I mean, it's like he said, a black man can get killed and disrespected and all types of stuff, but nobody is canceling for that.
Nah.
Well, you say one little thing about LGBTQ.
Like, you come up there and be like, hey, yo, change your skirt, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, you see it? It's like, he hurt my feelings. Like this skirt. My grandmama gave me this. Change the skirt, nigga. Right. I'm not saying you don't wear a skirt. I'm saying change that one.
Right.
And you get oh, man.
All our shit about to cut.
Yeah, I know, right? He was like, this one.
Shut him down.
Change the skirt, nigga. Change that blouse, nigga. Change that blouse, nigga.
Right. It is what it is, man.
Oh, man.
And but it's all, I mean, the thing is, it's all, fun and games, and he really never said anything completely disrespectful. But that's neither here or there. DMX, they got a new documentary about DMX. Yes, sir. It's made by HBO. I can never do that growl, man. You got closer than I can.
Yeah, that sounds like hyperventilating.
It's an HBO documentary. It's called Don't Try to Understand. It just premiered on Thanksgiving, so I missed it. So I'm going to have to go back and watch it because, of course, it's on demand. And you can probably go to the HBO app and watch it or whatever. So I'm going to go up there and check it out. So maybe we can be talking about it next week.
All right. Yeah, I'm going to get, the little $14.99.
Right.
Go across the yard. And
yes, sir.
Hook the password up.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Watch it for free.
We got, now for the holidays, just so y'all know, we may miss a couple episodes.
Oh, yeah.
So, we got Christmas coming up. We got New Year's coming up. So I don't know. We know we're probably going to miss Christmas on that weekend, but we'll see about New Year's. We'll let y'all know. But yeah, the new documentary is called Don't Try to Understand, and it's on HBO. So please try to check it out. You know, support that because it follows DMX after he started to make his comeback in 2019 and all through the verses that he did with Snoop and all of that, and how he was trying to stay off the drugs and all that. And so I remember when they did that documentary on ODB after he was trying to make his comeback. I don't know if you ever saw it, man, but that was an interesting one too, man.
Okay.
It was rough. Yeah, it was rough. So, but anyway, just go check that out. The new show we've been telling you about, Queens, that's still going, doing really good. On the latest episode, we get a guest appearance by none other than KISS. You know what I mean? Jada. Yo, that was dope. I love how they incorporated him into the story.
Oh, Cameron's on there too, though.
Yeah.
I like the fact that they had since they did the verses. Yeah, that's pretty dope.
Cameron is Cameron's more of a reoccurring character because he has a close connection with Brandy's character, growing up in the business. So he's been on a couple of episodes. I'm sure he'll be back. But Jada, you can tell it's more so just like a one-time thing. Also, Remy Ma says she's going to be on an upcoming episode.
Okay, that's what's up.
So her episode's a little bit further away, like the first of the year, but she's definitely on there. So I love that. I like how they incorporate other rappers into it. So that's dope.
Yeah, I definitely liked about the show. Like I said, it took me a little bit to get into it. I like again, like I said, I like the fact that they're pushing, the rappers into that show, kind of getting more, getting these hip hop artists more acclimated to, you know what I'm saying, to that audience, especially like ABC. That's like Disney right there. Right. That's big money. Yo, man, that's crazy. So Jada gonna be like, so I'm gonna put on the Mickey Mouse hat, Small world, nigga.
Small world.
I better shut up. It might get fucked up.
Right, we're gonna stop.
We're gonna stop.
But anyway, the show is really good, so I encourage everybody to check it out. It's not just a bunch of hip hop. If you don't really want to just watch hip hop all day, but it's good backstories too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
I like the fact that Brandy's character is very versatile. Like she's like kind of like the heartbeat of the group as far as like the lyrics.
That's what's funny because she's supposed to be the dopest lyricist out of the group, and I'm like, but you got Eve right there.
Yeah, Eve's like right there.
Brandy the dopest lyricist.
Eve, and Eve killed it in the battle, son. And the battle, like Brandy was getting there, but Eve killed her ass. Oh man, that was crazy. Now, I mean, I know it's pre, you know what I'm saying, but that was still cool. I like the fact that they, they're 40 something and talking about their life. That's
right. They're kind of keeping it real. Yeah.
Yeah, and I like the fact that they getting guidance to the younger, what she called Little Muffin.
Yeah,
Little Muffin.
I like how they got her in there because her character seems like it's taken a lot from Nicki Minaj. Yeah. Also, they incorporated what's the dude name? The one that put the diamond in his forehead. Remember?
Little Uzi Vert. Yeah. Remember?
And they had her kind of do something similar.
Yeah, the unicorn.
So so I like how they incorporating that, and how that's affecting her life, and all that. So yeah. But yeah, it's a good show, man. I encourage anybody to watch it, So I hope they stay on for seasons upon seasons. Real quick, I did get a chance to watch the Drink Champs with Raekwon and Ghostface. I thought it was really good. I don't think Howie has really. Have you watched it?
I watched like a bit of it. I didn't watch the whole thing. I think I got where I left off was they were talking about, they were doing like the little drink stuff like DMX or Tupac or like Queen Latifah and MC Lyte. I was like, ooh.
Yeah, exactly. Ooh. Yeah, man. Yeah, they I still got it on record, so I need to go back and rewatch it too, because I'm sure I missed some stuff. But Ghost talked about the legendary Action Bronson incident.
Yeah.
Which I thought was cool, He said, he ain't got no problems with him no more, but, they asked him how it came about and all of that. And he was like, yeah, you know, I heard a song. And I was like, yo, was that me? I ain't never wrote that shit before. And he ain't lying, because when I first heard Action Bronson, I was like, damn, is that Ghost? I really thought that shit was Ghostface. That's how close the voice is.
Yeah, but if you really listen to him, his style, damn, bless you.
Right.
But if you listen to him, his style is definitely different than Ghostface.
Yeah, he definitely got different style. It's just the voice pattern is very similar. So he has a loudness to his voice and that same vocal range as Ghost. So it makes it sound a lot like him. But if you're a real fan, you know who's who. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But if you're not a real fan, you may not be able to tell the difference.
I would like them, like he said, alluded to, man. I really would like them to do music together.
Yeah,
that would be great.
Yeah, that would be some kind of back and forth. You know what I mean? That would be dope. But it was just interesting that, you know, they got him to tell the story. I was like, and he said that basically he had talked to him at one point, and they kind of squashed it. But he said after the fact, after they had already talked, that's when Action Bronson did the interview and kind of disrespected Ghost.
Oh, that was the ESPN joint.
Yeah.
Which really, that's sucker as shit, because ESPN is fucking, they're fucking phony ass. Yeah. I know they Disney too.
They are.
Yeah. So
but, you know, I mean, but Action Bronson, that was kind of stupid of him, you know, to do that, because after you done already spoke to Ghost and y'all behind the scenes and kind of squash it, you know what I mean? Because Ghost was like, yeah, I get it. You know, we got the same voice, you know, similar. So, you know, let's just make our music and keep it moving. And then in the interview, they like, you know, so what you think about the Ghostface comparison? Oh, Ghost ain't rapping like this. Ghost ain't rap. Nigga, what?
Let me tell you.
What the fuck is you talking about?
Matter of fact, I don't even know. I mean, no disrespect. I mean, I like him, but really, what he dropped classic wise.
Right. He don't. I mean, I think it's his voice being able to sound like Ghostface.
And if you didn't sound like that.
Hell, he's done songs with LL and they still ain't classics. You know what I mean? He did a song.
Bronson did?
Yeah. He did
wow, really?
LL. And it was a good song, but he still never made it to that classic category. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, stuff like that, you might have to give it a little time. Yeah. I'm not saying that to like take, but yeah, you got to give it a little time.
Yeah, and he's not really doing music these days. Nowadays, he's kind of more of a social media presence.
And I know he did a little cooking show.
That's what I was gonna say. He got the cooking show, and you know he's doing the exercise videos and all that, talking about his weight loss. You know, he's done good. So congratulations to him.
Oh yeah, on that.
Shout out to that.
Yeah, but like as far as Clack,
yeah. But you messed up, bro. They were showing, you know, Ghost when he did the video. He was like, yeah, you know, he said that was like he didn't practice that or anything, you know.
Oh yeah, he had the R&B joint
in the background. Yeah.
I said, when
I tell you something, you little fat fuck.
I said, listen, yo, when a man put on the R&B joint,
right,
and he talking to you, that man's serious.
Oh yeah,
don't fuck with that dude.
That's the era we come from, boy.
You hear some goddamn Al Green, and my man talking like really,
right,
like really animated. You might want to pay attention.
Exactly. For real. You remember when Mike Epps did that? He tried to pretend he was Ghostface and did a little response thing like that. He was talking to Action Bronson. Did you ever see that? Yeah, he did a spoof of Ghostface's response. I don't really like Mike Epps like that, but that shit was funny. He was real funny with that one. Yeah. I had to find it and send it to you. But yeah, anyway, the Drink Champs with Raekwon and Ghost was really good. You know, I would encourage anybody to go ahead and watch it. Yeah. You know, it's not really a whole lot to talk about. Just wanted to say it was a good interview, and they talked about a lot of things that was interesting. New music and stuff like that, old music, and like you said, where they got samples from and all that good stuff. And but yeah. Y'all don't forget, you know, let us know if y'all know where them samples came from. You know what I mean? Daytona 500.
Daytona 500, and I know you got soul.
I know you got soul from Rakim, you know, Eric B. and Rakim. Those are very interesting samples.
Yep.
But anyway, I think that's all I have for today, man. Did you have anything else you wanted to talk about? Because I don't want to.
Man, I'm getting ready to ready to get this food on smash and stuff.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's about it. Man.
All right. Well, this has been episode 186. And as always, please don't forget, hit all the buttons. Like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. Brothers and sisters. We need those subscribes.
We need the subscribes allocated so we can get money to the school.
Mm-hmm. We about to put up a Cash App, man. I'm telling you, we need y'all help. Because we're trying to build a school and y'all not taking it serious.
Yeah, man. I mean, you know what I'm saying? We need it.
We need it. You know, Brother Umar is here. He's trying to help us. And we trying to get our thing going. So, But anyway, man, for episode 186, we appreciate y'all. This is your man Kurt, and this is.
Remember, anytime you hear a man play some Al Green R&B, particularly Al Green, and then if they got grits going,
man,
you better sit your ass down and listen to what that man got to say.
Al Green, man, listen, James Brown, any of that shit.
It's
a problem.
You hear some Teddy Pendergrass, and my man's getting ready to do something.
Right.
Yeah, y'all might want
to. Especially if they put on a smoking jacket.
Oh yeah,
it's a wrap.
Oh,
it's a wrap.
Fucked up.
Really fucked up now.
But anyway, my name's Howie. I just want to drive that point home.
All right, y'all. We'll see y'all in the next episode. All right.
Peace. Cut. Oh, cut now.